What are the best payment gateways to use for your dropshipping business? There are two payment methods. Everyone in the world, besides maybe China, because they just having their own stuff there, uses in the world. Those are PayPal and credit cards. I told that a lot in my videos. You should definitely, in the beginning of starting dropshipping, register immediately on PayPal and the credit card provider. What other countries are also using, I will show you at the end of the video. But now let's start with PayPal and why you should have it on your store. PayPal established itself as the biggest e-wallet in the market. People get an immediate trust if they see on your page that you're offering PayPal as a payment method. And people are also using that because they know they can get easily their money back if the product is not satisfying them. PayPal is active in most countries of the world, and you can pay yourself from PayPal to your home country bank account or a US bank account. I would definitely recommend you to use PayPal Express checkout and turn off the option with credit cards, because you want to diversify your business and you don't want to allow PayPal to take all the payments through your store. Why? Because it just reduces your risk. If PayPal does a control on your store and is holding all your money, the liquidity is just diminishing and you can't make money anymore. At least you have some credit card payment providers which you can still use on your store if you use those ones. Stripe. Stripe is currently the biggest credit card payment provider in the world. They are worth $1 billion US, and there is a reason for that. You can get the collected money from your customer within 1 week to your own bank account, and Stripe most of the time is not holding any money from you. As opposed to PayPal, which is always holding between 20 to 45% of your money as a dynamic reserve. Stripe is pretty chilled there, but the problem with Stripe is if your chargeback is too high, and I mean if you get more than 1% chargeback, PayPal gets kind of confused and they maybe kick you out. Stripe may also be not available in your country. Stripe is mostly available for American, North American, European, Hong Kong, Singapore countries. If Stripe is not available in your countries, I would definitely check out those payment providers. First, try to look into BlueSnap if Stripe is not available, as opposed to, for example, to Checkout. They are way more chilled in accepting companies, even if you have a company somewhere in Africa, and they're doing a great job. What comes with the payment provider is its own checkout theme where you can do after purchase upsells. So if you want to do it instead, you have to use Shopify or one-click upsell, and those apps will charge you money, and the design will be not same as the design from Shopify you're using first. Here you see the advantages. First, it's cheaper, it's a high converting checkout, and the checkout is same for the first checkout and for the after purchase checkout. That gives people trust and makes your life easy. Recently, Shopify opened up their own payment provider with Shopify Payments. You can use that in major countries and you won't pay any more fees as opposed to the checkout fees. The only thing I don't like about Shopify Payments yet is that they ask you too much questions. They are overprotecting themselves and they need too long to access all those informations. And in this time they are holding this money, you can't work with that, liquidity is diminished, and you have to wait till they get back to you. You have to hope that this only happens to you one time and not at the time where you really need to make money. At this point, I also have to be fair and say that Shopify Payments have more payment methods to offer than just credit cards. As I said in the beginning, you have to look out for countries you want to sell in. A lot of those countries have some other major payment methods they're using in this country, and you have to use them to make some money in those countries. So for example, for the Dutch market, you need Ideal and bank contact. You can get them with Shopify Payments or what is more common with Molly. So you will need those two options to go into this market. It won't work if you just have PayPal and credit cards. Because we are selling in most countries on their language and offering a lot of payment options, we have this knowledge and know exactly how much % of the population pays with which payment methods. We have written all down and make it available for you guys in my course. It would be unfair against my mentees to unreveal those things on YouTube, so I keep them private in my course. We have not only revealed the payment methods and the payment gateways, that you should use in those selected countries. We have also revealed the most interesting countries you can get in to make a fortune at the beginning of your dropshipping career. But we have also included the markets where you can get in if you don't want to have too much competition and make the most money. So I want to give you an example. Germany is kind of interesting, but we can't reach the top because the thing is 40% of German people pay with invoice. That means you have to send them first the product, right? And have to wait till they send you the money via bank transfer. You have less liquidity in your company, and if they don't satisfy, what most of them won't, if they have long shipping times, they will just say, I don't need to send him the money. I will just wait till I receive some letters from him, and then maybe I will pay at some point. So if you don't want to deal with those kind of people, check out my course to don't go into the wrong country.